You've studied for months, you've mastered the formulas, built speed with your calculator, and drilled practice problems. But are you ready for the actual test center experience? The check-in rules, the break timing, even bathroom access. It can all affect your performance on exam day much more than you think. In today's episode of Pass the FE Exam, I'm going to walk you through exactly what to expect at the testing center, including the rules around breaks and how to use the 25-minute break strategically to reset, refocus, and finish strong. I'm your host, Anthony Fasano, and this is one of those behind-the-scenes episodes that could make a big difference on test day. Let's jump right in. Section 1. What to expect when you arrive at the testing center. Let's start from the moment you walk in. You'll likely take your FE exam at a Pearson VUE testing center. Here's what to expect. The check-in process includes ID verification, a digital signature, palm vein scan, and a photo. You'll be asked to lock up all personal items. That means your phone, watch, keys, and even your own calculator case. You'll be able to use a physical calculator if you bring an approved one, and the test proctor will inspect it. Once checked in, you'll be escorted to your station, where everything from security to noise levels can vary. Here's a key tip. Arrive at least 30 minutes early to reduce stress and get comfortable with the environment. The last thing you want to do is to rush in feeling flustered. Section 2, breaks, bathroom rules, and what you can't bring. Now let's talk about one of the most misunderstood parts of the FE exam, breaks. The test is 6 hours total, and it includes 5 minutes for a tutorial, 25 minutes for an optional break, and the rest is your exam time. Here's how it works. You could take a break at any time, but if it's outside the official 25-minute break window, the timer keeps running. The 25-minute break is offered right after your first set of questions, usually halfway through the exam. During the break, you can leave the room, use the bathroom, and access your locker, but you still can't look at study material, notes, or your phone. And yes, bathroom trips during the test count against your time if they're outside of that official break. What this means? You need a plan. Random bathroom trips or long breaks can kill your timing and your momentum. Section 3. How to use the 25-minute break effectively. This break is your reset button. Use it right and it can recharge you for the second half of the exam. Here's how to make the most of it. Fuel up smartly. Bring a small snack and water or electrolyte drink in your locker. Go for something light and energizing. Nothing that'll make you crash later on. Stretch and breathe. Sitting for 3 hours straight is mentally exhausting. Use a few minutes to walk, stretch your legs, do some light breathing, just to calm your nerves. Don't overthink the first half. Avoid the trap of replaying questions you may have guessed on in the first half. You can't change them, and obsessing over them is only going to hurt your focus. Refocus with purpose. Remind yourself, you've already made it halfway. Now it's time to finish strong. Mentally reset your focus and pace for the second section. If you can go back into the room feeling calm, clear, and refocused, you'll have a huge advantage in the second half, when fatigue really does start to hit most test takers. Section 4, navigating the test interface like a pro. Test navigation itself can throw you off if you're not prepared. Here's what to expect inside the exam. The FE exam is split into 2 sections. Once you finish the first, you can't go back, so be sure you've double-checked your answers before moving on. You can flag questions during each section and return to them later, but only within that section. Use your whiteboard and markers provided at the center to sketch diagrams, track formulas, or keep notes for revisiting tricky problems. Watch the timer. There's one on the screen. Time management is key, and it's better to guess and move on than to sink 5 minutes into one question. Being familiar with the flow of the exam helps you stay calm and in control. Here's a bonus practice tip. Practice under real test conditions. In the final weeks before your exam, take at least one full-length practice test using the NCEES practice exam interface. Simulate the 25-minute break. Step away, eat, stretch, and then come back to finish. Practice skipping and flagging questions to mimic real exam navigation. This helps build stamina and makes test day feel like just another practice run. Passing the FE exam isn't just about what you know, it's about how well you manage the test day experience. From arriving prepared, to understanding the rules around breaks and bathrooms, to using that 25-minute break wisely, every detail plays into your timing, your energy, and ultimately, your performance. Test day should not be full of surprises. Plan your break, know the rules, practice navigating the system. That way, when the real exam day comes, you're not just ready, you're competent. I hope you found this week's video helpful. In upcoming videos, I will answer more of your FE exam questions and run through more practice problems. Pass the FE exam will publish videos regularly, so please be sure to click that subscribe button as you will get expert tips and tricks, including practice problem solutions weekly to ensure that you pass the FE exam. And I encourage you to ask questions in the comments below, and I will read and respond to them in future videos. I'll see you next week on Pass the FE exam.